Nintendo Prime's video about beat 'em ups and his fake rumors and leaks. Apparently, wow, people in the like Nintendo sphere being disingenuous and lame beyond belief. What do you know? It's almost like they've been doing this ever since the Switch came out. Wow, or no, ever really. Like, you know, they've been like disingenuous and lying to their fan base, giving them a lot of hopium and copium about, like, even as I remember the Wii U really when that came out. So this isn't really shocking to me. You know, I'm actually surprised that people are like now finding out, oh my god, how dare beat 'em ups lie to us? He's one of the nicest people ever. No, the fuck he ain't. He's just another disingenuous, lame ass YouTuber. That's really all he is, just like the other Nintendo and PlayStation and Xbox dude. No, basically most of the people on YouTube who has to, how do I say, report on news. That's really all they fucking do. You know? I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, let's just get into it, and yeah.
This is a weird video. Don't know that I've ever made a video twice, but had a different feeling.
1.5, right? Yeah.
Like this. It's complicated. This is a complicated topic. We're talking about beat 'em ups.
No, there isn't.
That he lied.
He lied
there's
about,
more to
like,
it than just
like, I don't
the
really
intentional
know
lie.
the story. But as far as I'm concerned, he fabricated a leak. He fabricated like some sort of stupid news story that he made up, most likely, just to get people to watch his dog shit video. That's what I'm getting out of that. Am I in the ballpark here? Is that what people are mad at him about? I don't know. I really don't know. But that's what I assume is the case, you know. So, yeah. And he only did that just to trick some idiots into going into his dog shit video. Let's just be honest here. That's really what he did. What, Nintendo leak? Yeah. Yeah, the people who salivate at the thought of, like, any sort of Nintendo leak, which I don't know why you guys are into now. Like, Nintendo isn't cool anymore. They're not mysterious anymore. They're not crazy anymore. They're the same fucking boring, mundane company just like everyone else now. So why are you even excited about any possible Nintendo leak? So stupid. Back in the Wii U days, yeah, you had the right to be excited. Back in the Wii days, yeah, you had the right to be excited. But now, shut the fuck up. There's nothing exciting going on with Nintendo. They're just trying to find a way to fuck you guys over even more. So, yeah.
And the experiment that he's going through. And for those that are tuning in and don't know what's going on, before you watch this video, I want you to watch
if
the
you actually
36-minute video or so
dog
that
shit
beat 'em
video
ups put
about
up himself.
him
I'll put a link down in the
milking his
description.
lies, because that's what he did. That is what that fucking video seems like to me. You gotta love how this disingenuous motherfucker over here said his 36-minute video. Bro, eat shit. Are you kidding me? You honestly want me to watch every minute of his sad like dog shit typical YouTuber apology video? Yeah, go fuck yourself. Just so he can milk it and probably put ads out the ass, which I have an ad blocker for. Yeah, I fucking hate YouTubers. At least a lot of them. If he was really sorry, he would have not lied to his audience. I mean, to be fair, his audience are pretty stupid anyways. I mean, really, I would lie to you guys too for some money. I ain't gonna lie. Not you guys, but I mean his fucking audience, absolutely. Because you guys just looked at some loser who did stupid soy faces for his thumbnails with a certain Nintendo product or certain Nintendo news or whatever, with text going like bad news or good news, whatever, right? Like, it's like you guys should have seen it happen for a long time, and so you guys deserve to get lied to. You guys deserve to get exploited, because instead of watching other authentic YouTubers like myself and other people, you watch these dog shit losers with these terrible fucking, like, not only takes, well, actually no, not really takes, because they don't believe what they actually sell you. They really don't. You know? What I'm trying to say is, you went to a bunch of losers who grifted off a certain topic, and what'd you expect? What'd you really expect? Really? Come on. Come on.
And I mean, if you even want additional context on top, I'm going to link his podcast episode he did yesterday as well, where for the first, I don't know, 40-ish 2 minutes to an hour or so, he talks about it and takes people's questions as well. And so, just to give you a brief summary on what happened, and this is literally the quick and dirty, Beat 'em Up's back on June 21st in the middle or 3/4 of the way through an episode of the Nintendo podcast, put out some leaks and rumors. Let's be clear, they're just rumors, but he kept using the word leaks and rumors, so we'll stick with it a bit. And about there being a direct in July, and about a bunch of games that were going to be in that direct. Now, the context of what he said, there's a lot of things in there where he did start off pretty strong, saying that I know there's going to be a direct in July, but I can't tell you how I know.
Leaks.
And then he gets to the game section,
like
and by the end of the game section,
we all know and love, doesn't it? It's, I think it starts with like dream and then ends with asked a guy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
About how, how he's pretty skeptical about this. Don't take my word for it. That kind of stuff. Which, is pretty typical rhetoric, actually, in the YouTuber space whenever a YouTuber does have their own source and they're deciding to put something out there, but they're skeptical of their source. This is actually really common rhetoric. I don't know if Beat 'em Ups was aware of how common this rhetoric is, but that doesn't really matter. The point is he did that, and he let it go. He essentially didn't talk about it again until, well, yesterday. And
he admitted.
He came out and said
he admitted that
I'm not
he
gonna put
lied.
video in here again. Go watch it.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought that like Nintendo Prime was gonna kiss his ass or whatever. But I thank you for telling me that, so I don't have to watch his dog shit video.
Yourself, get the full context for yourself before you see this reaction. And he did it as a experiment. I was gonna say a thought experiment, but he does mention in the video that
a thought experiment. Well, there needs to be experiments done on Nintendo YouTubers. That's what the experiment needs to be done on. Okay. Like the audacity of this fucking evil villain sounding motherfucker. Like, this was done as an experiment. Okay, fucking Pinky in the brain. Sure. Oh, go eat it. The
goal was to try to see if there was a way that he could stop
fucking YouTube
fake leaks or
rhetoric.
leaks in general,
like,
but more specifically.
Oh, I really did this really bad thing that you guys are like pointing fingers at me for. I really did it because like for the sake of having better shit later on, They have this fucking schizo mentality that like, oh, I did something bad, but I did it for the good of bad. Ugh, sorry. I did it for the good. I did the bad thing for the good of the thing that I'm in, You fuck yourself, man.
Fake leaks. He really wanted to see if there was a way to put a stop to it. And he went through the psychology of it all and how it all went viral, and people started like quoting him without even sourcing who it was.
I'm sorry, guys. All he can do is fucking laugh because A, I didn't see the dog shit video, and I'm not going to. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. But B, I know how disingenuous it already is without even seeing the video. I already know. Well, you see, guys, I did this because of this thought experiment, and I did that because of that thought experiment. Go to hell, bro. You did it for fucking attention because your dog shit channel was exactly that, dog shit. It was probably dwindling. I don't know. I don't watch his dog shit videos, so, or you really stay tuned to his horrible channel. I don't know. But what I'm assuming is that it dwindled a lot, so he has to say a bunch of dumb shit like, oh, I got leaks from this person. Or something like that. I'm sure it's something like that. Where he just lied about getting leaks because his channel was dying. Most likely. Or he wasn't getting enough. So, yeah.
The views, and not all of it was sourced to him. A lot of it missing the context. And I gotta say that my initial reaction, which is what I did yesterday, it didn't feel good. Yeah, he had a lot of clips of me in there, a lot of clips of other content creators as well, and it just didn't feel good. I don't know if I felt like he was attacking me, but I did feel a little bit like he was attacking the whole culture.
You guys are a bunch of untalented, unentertaining motherfuckers. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe you should be insulted. First off, your videos are horrible too, and sometimes they're even plain wrong. Like you defend the Switch 2 almost all the time. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of counterpoints to how bad your points are. Like really. I don't know, like, he said some shit about, like, oh, look how powerful the Switch 2 is gonna be, I guess, right? And then it's like, where's that power, buddy? Where's that power? It's like, to be fair, you also hype up your shitty fan base, and then for what? For what? For nothing. Which I knew you were blowing air out of your ass. Like, I knew that you were not lying per se, but I knew that you were just like, you know, kind of giving your fans hopium. That's it. You know? Because when I was like, you know, when I was into this whole, you know, console warring thing, I also went to a bunch of people that are that were like fans of Nintendo, right? Or just reported any news you could ever think of. Oh, the Wii U is gonna have a second analog. Oh, the Wii U is gonna help you with your prostate cancer, something like that, man. It's like I went through all sorts of things. Like I tried to get any dice of news about the Wii U, any. And then the same type of YouTubers like him would hype it up. They would have, you know, like they would like try to say, oh, here's this leak, blah blah blah. Here's this leak that literally has nothing, like has no like how do you say? Like, it just doesn't have any weight to it, but let me report on it anyways, because Newsweek is very slow, you know? Kind of like that. And it gives my, my shitty little fan base hopium, so fuck it, you know? Why not?
Even though he does say in his video that he's not poo-pooing on the content creators, he's not poo-pooing on talking about rumors and stuff.
What, is your mom in the next door and she'll, like, smack you if she hears the word shit? God, I would not be surprised if he lives with his mother.
He's more so worried about how things get framed and how a rumor becomes a leak, and then the leak ends up missing context of the original rumor because maybe they didn't do all the stuff back there, and there's confirmation bias and authority bias and all this other stuff. Again, go watch his video. And I first want to address why I took down my original response on this, which was me being a little bit more upset. I didn't approach it with as level-headed of a thought process as I should have. As an example, there were some DMs I showed in there, nothing major. There was no like, oh my god, exposed sort of thing. I was just trying to proving that Beat 'em Ups and I had a conversation, a friendly back and forth at one point, like back in 2020, and then since then he hadn't responded. And this was because I was really stuck on this point where he talked about his DMs being open, and then he talks to people, and you know, I showed for like 3 straight years he wouldn't respond to any message I sent, or even look like he read it. And that's my bad, because that was really poor.
Dumb, to be fair, so
poor thing to do.
I would have forgiven Nintendo Prime, because you're all really dumb, if I'm being honest. A lot of you YouTubers who like go around and like spread, you know, all these like stupid rumors or whatever, because like they're really like the YouTube drama people, you know what I mean? They really are. They are. You know, like they just kind of go around and try to make problems instead of solving them, you know what I mean? And like instead of like just reporting on the news, they try to make the news sometimes. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that their actions is anywhere near that disingenuous or whatever, you know, when it comes to gaming. Not really. You can't really, unless you literally lie, like Beat 'em Ups did. And again, the same dude who's been grifting off like Nintendo losers all this time. I mean, are you really surprised that he lied? Really? In other news, grass is green and water is wet. Like, seriously, and the sky is blue.
Provided some needed context on why I specifically wouldn't think he would respond if I reached out. I did reach out after the video because I thought I had this really cool concept for a video, and I figured, you know what, it's been 2 years, let's just see what happens. He did say his DMs are open, and he did respond. And Beat 'em Ups and I had some back and forth over the last 12 hours or so, right? I'm not going to go into any of the details of our private conversations because that's exactly what it is, a private conversation. But this is a very touchy topic, especially for him, the one who did it, and the emotions of dealing with it all. It's been very clear in his public videos how sorry he is and how much, if he could go back in time, he would have never did it to begin with. But once the cat was out of the bag, he wanted to see it through. He wanted to complete his social experiment. And I think that there's some backsplash that comes with that. I've gotten some additional hate since his video's gone up. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure other content creators probably have. Switchforce put out a video today. I think he put it out yesterday technically, but then republished it today. Either way, he put out a video where he was quite upset. Very upset. And I think that's an understandable feeling because Beat 'em Ups is
he's
the leader in the Nintendo YouTuber industry. While he creates very
fucked.
different content than Switchforce, myself, Sumro Nation, the rest, he still is very much a leader in terms of,
oh Lord,
we all look up to him. He's
when
one
you
of the biggest
start
content
looking
creators
up
for
to a disingenuous person who does nothing but like fabricate and like gives stupid soy faces in front of thumbnails, you know, if you look up to a person like that, you are sad. You need actual fucking people to look up to, okay? Damn, like look up to a scientist, look up to a marine biologist or something, man. Look up to the people who literally change our lives every single day. Like, look up to the people who are bringing back, like, fucking species that's been dead for thousands of years, like the dire wolf. You know? Look up to those people. What the fuck are you doing looking up to a shitty Nintendo YouTuber? Especially a Nintendo YouTuber.
Very wholesome image. He seems to have done things the right way. He doesn't get the kind of hate and vitriol news channels do because he's not really a news channel. Every now and then he'll cover a hot topic news thing, but otherwise he's doing product reviews and game reviews and impressions. And
I could do better unboxings.
When he used to do like those unboxings,
I could do better impressions than
he would just do these kind of silly videos.
Because a lot of my impressions and my unboxings and whatever the fuck either comes from like exaggerated, you know, like thoughts or opinions just for the sake of entertainment, or I'm really being honest with you guys. It really is that simple. I don't like lying. I don't like it. It is a dirty thing to fucking do unless you really need to, you know, for obvious reasons. Like it could be because, you know, you're trying to stop someone from, you know, from like doing a certain thing, right? Like if you're lying for everyone's benefit, including yourself, that's fine. But it's like, yeah, because there are some times where you do need to lie, but holy shit, do I hate doing it. I hate lying, and I hate doing all sorts of things like, oh my god guys, here's the thing I'm not really excited about, but I'm gonna try to give you my opinion anyways. It's like and then lie to you guys completely about how I feel about it. It's so bad. It's so bad. I don't like doing it.
Had this charm to it, this uniqueness to it, and he still does those videos to this very day. And he did things in what many would consider the right way, so he gets much less vitriol over his content because he doesn't make content that can lead to disappointment. When you cover rumors and cover leaks and then certain things don't come true or don't ever get released, even if a leak is real, it's a real leak but the product never comes out. You know, at least a disappointment.
Exactly
which leads
what
to people thinking that you're just making a bunch of
channels
slop.
do, though.
And,
hell, even me,
you.
I'm not gonna lie. This is technically a slop video. That's what all of us do. So yes, actually. But it's like to pretend that beat 'em ups is like this messiah in gaming content making, gaming content, video making. No, no the fuck he ain't. Hell no. He's like actually one of the worst. He's even worse than me because, like I said, at least I can be brutal. I can be funny. I can be like something, right? I give you what I think. Like is what is being displayed, right? Like I give you my thoughts on what is being displayed fully, 100%. I don't care. Like I'll even tell you if I don't know about shit, and I'll even tell you if I don't like this guy already, right? Like I'll even say that shit. But my god, YouTubers like him, like these milquetoast YouTubers, are the worst ever on YouTube. They really are. They suck. They're not funny. They're just bland fucking slates that just talk about shit that you already know about or don't care about. You know? And then because they know it's fucking boring and they know it's horseshit, they try to do all these stupid things like make some gay little face about them, you know, like that looks like they're about to suck a dick or something or whatever, right? Like it really is like just any disingenuous action to make it seem like it's a lot more amazing than it really is. You know, and I guess technically as an entertainer that is what you're supposed to do, but you're supposed to do it in a fun way, not this stupid way.
And this video is not here to make anybody like me. I've joked about this before, and I don't know if it's much of a joke as much as it might be reality.
Well.
I'm probably one of the most hated Nintendo YouTubers out there because I
No, it's because you suck Nintendo's dick at any given like avenue. Because you know, if you don't, your whole shitty fan base will turn on you. Because that's what you Nintendo fanboys are. You must think like us. You must do everything like us, or you will not be one of us. We are Legion. That's what you Nintendo fanboys are. Like, seriously, bro. Seriously, you guys are just horrible. Like, Nintendo fanboys have to be, honestly, the worst when it comes to this hive mind shit. They really have to. And not to mention that you guys collectively come together just to fucking hype up some dog shit company. You know? Like, Nintendo, I'm gonna say this right now. Nintendo is worse. Nintendo is worse than Sony and Microsoft, man. And no one's acting like it. It's fucking crazy. It's like I'm living in a bizarro world, dude. Crazy. who gives a shit about your
the
editing?
simple editing that I've been doing in my
it's
videos,
really
some
your
people,
terrible content, your
apparently
terrible
be mad
thoughts,
that I
and how uneducated you really are about the topics you're talking about. It's really that simple. Like, I feel like I was a Nintendo fan longer than he has, because like I
editing
know
my
their
videos over the
habits
last year.
now, and like I swear, it's like I feel like I'm like this old man that like every time we talk about, you know, Nintendo in their Wii U and 3DS and before era, right? Like basically anything before the Nintendo Switch, I feel like I'm like a old man, like just reminiscing on a completely different time, because that's what it really felt like, dude. Like Iwata, Reggie, and like fucking Miyamoto, when they were part of the creative process, I'm not gonna say that Nintendo was perfect, but holy shit, did it feel like a completely different Nintendo. Like, wow, did it feel like a completely different Nintendo. Like, fucking Reggie, out of all people, were like, no, look, we have to give them a pack-and-free game with the Wii. We have to give it to them. Seriously. What the fuck CEO do you think does that? I mean, we even have the Apple CEO making dumbass decisions like, oh, let's take the charger and cable out of the phones. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And the headphones, too, by the way. They don't come with it anymore. Yeah, like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, we have people like Reggie, this motherfucker, who said, no, we have to pack in Nintendo Sports. Or, I'm sorry, the, what is it called? The Wii Sports, and Wii Sports was, no, not Wii Sports, sorry. But the Wii Sports, we have to pack that in with the Wii. We have to. We have to. Like, oh my god, man. Yeah, that was just a different fucking time, man. It really was. And then not to mention that, you know, like when people like Masahiro Sakurai, when he was with them too, it just felt like they were all a team. They were all dude bros, you know? I mean, fucking Reggie wasn't even Japanese, and he spoke the same fucking language as them, man. Like, seriously. Not literally. What I mean is that, like, he honestly was like... It's like he was with them from the beginning of Nintendo. Like, it's crazy, bro. The team just felt more connected. That's what I'm trying to say. But now Nintendo is just a typical shitty business. That's really all they are. With the same asshole who ruined EA, too. Fucking Doug Bowser. You know? Or at least part of the reason why EA was ruined. And that's Doug Bowser. I mean, damn. You know, now they have losers like him who's taking advantage of the love that Nintendo used to have. You know, whatever. Oh wait, I'm sorry. And my point was that you're defending that. You're defending Nintendo at their current fucking space, and so like people know this is why people criticize you. Fucking blowfish looking ass right here. And this is why people criticize you, because your content fucking sucks. You will say the same exact thing whether the Switch 2 was good or bad. You know, like say if the Wii came out today, this motherfucker will be saying the same thing over and over and over again. Like, he's just like a robot that just sucks Nintendo's dick. That's why people don't like you, bro. Because you're not genuine. No one likes dick suckers, man. No one does.
Things get better, more complex, but you know, they didn't. I simplified it for a reason. I can talk about that reason in a different video or on a live stream. But what's interesting is, while I'm getting additional hate now because I was featured in the video and some people think it was this big gotcha. One, I just want to clarify before I say anything else that me and Beat 'em Ups have.
I'm sure you guys love each other.
I think he's a pretty decent guy.
I believe that.
That's also dealing with his fair share of backlash over the decision and what he did, the guilt of misleading people and hurting some people. He does feel some guilt over that.
Downplay his actions. In fact, you know, I've been knowing that the people who's been sucking the Switch's dick is like one of the most disingenuous, grifting losers in the world. I understand that, but it's like it's fucking video games. What are you talking about? Like, calm down, bro. This is just video games. Now I feel bad about saying all those things because it's like you're misleading and hurting people. Like, what are you fucking? You know, there are people who cheat on their significant others. That is what I would call like significant backstabbing. You know, like to really call people out for. But like, but for the love of God, bro. For the love of God, why? Why? This is video games, man.
And then you have, you know, my side of the thing, where, you know, it's easy to watch that video and think, oh man, he's going after all these content creators, when that's not really what he was doing. And again, he says it in the video that that's not what he was doing, but people will think he's just lying or take his words and twist them to be whatever. I actually don't think Beat 'em Ups was lying in anything that he did in that video besides the initial lie to set
the
up
whole
the video.
concept of the video
that's my
was a
personal
lie.
opinion. You
Yeah,
guys are
so
free
the
to
whole
disagree.
video is a lie then. Like what? I don't understand what that thing was. You know, I mean, if what's his name did a parody of it, that would have been different. That would be a much better way of like really making fun of these Nintendo leakers and stuff like that, or gaming leakers or whatever. That would have been a phenomenal way of doing so. You know, but what can he make fun of? He's done the same shit. You know, he's done the same exact fucking thing. What could he make fun of that he hasn't done? You know? But yeah, no. He is a fucking liar, because he didn't say that in the other video. He didn't make a parody. Like, he didn't make it obvious that he was fucking around. You know what I mean? He didn't make it obvious, according to other people. I haven't watched it, and I don't want to watch it. I really don't want to. Because I know it's just some other bullshit where he's just lying about a leak, blah, blah, blah. Because, again, his shitty channel is dying. I know. So, or most likely that's the case. So, I'm not interested in watching some dog shit video about the matter. I'm really not. So, oh my god. So, what I'm getting out of this, okay, is that he lied in the video because he didn't make it obvious. This was a thought experiment or whatever. Fuck off. No, it's not. You lied in the fucking video because you try to get some idiots to click on your video very quickly, and I guess it worked. I don't know. I guess it did. But at least this shows people how disingenuous the Nintendo community could really be. At least this shows the most impressionable people, obviously. Seriously, if you fall for this shit, you just stay inside your house, because God knows what harm you'll do, like outside of being that stupid. Truly, like all the people who are tricked by beat 'em ups, yeah, just stay in your house. I think you're honestly harmful how stupid you are. I think so, personally. Like, honestly, let's not pretend that beat 'em ups is the only one doing this shit, okay? Because he's not. He's really not. You know, all these people like Player Essence, Nintendo Prime even, they're kind of guilty of doing the same thing. I'm not going to say that they straight up lie to your face, but they over-exaggerate the news. They do. They absolutely do. Or they overly support whatever company or product that they're shilling for. You know? AKA being disingenuous. They all do it, bro. And they all suck. Anyways, I think I'm about done here. Yeah, I think the takeaway is don't trust YouTubers, let alone gaming YouTubers. They are the bottom of the shit barrel. These are people who clearly did not make it in life, and so they're trying to do whatever grift it takes to make any sort of money. You know? Or they just have really fucking bad spending habits, that too. So, yeah. So let this be a lesson. Stop trusting YouTubers. They're really fucking dumb themselves, you know. They're not really the best to look up to or anything like that. So please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.